when they were trying to get out of Gracefield, that just, it didn't, stack up. And I don't think you can hold that completely against a mangaka for having, slower transitional arcs. I think that's just part of manga, especially when you have one as loaded and as huge as Gracefield House, the first arc was. It makes sense that you'd need a little bit of a breather before you got back into some heavy stuff. But you can't help but feel a little bit, bored when you're reading it week to week, and you have about 10 chapters in a row where you're just really, not all that interested in what's going on. And what's crazy is I actually stopped reading it at that point. I know you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I remember trying to read the part where they were explaining how the Mr. No Name guy had scratched a bunch of stuff in the side of the wall, and I just didn't care. I mean, that's just the honest truth. But that being said, once I picked it back up and he got even more character development while they were out on their first trip, and he was teaching them by forcing them into situations that could kill them, and I don't know, I just started to like his character more slowly, little bit by little bit, and it's to the point where he's one of my favorite characters now. I love it when he's in a chapter. It irritates me when he's not, because he's funny, goofy, aloof, and also, by far the most experienced and strongest one amongst the group. But yeah, this arc that we're in currently, I think might even outdo Gracefield House. That's the honest God truth. The amount of character development that Emma has gotten in this arc, to me, is, on par with the Dark Tournament arc in Yu Yu Hakusho as far as character development for Yusuke. It's on par with the Pain arc as far as character development for Naruto. That's where I'm putting this arc as far as character development goes. Emma has gone from being an inexperienced, greenhorn to someone who can lead, I don't want to say an elite, but an above average force of skilled mercenaries, pretty much. And I mean, I know you got a lot of you guys are gonna say, well, that she's not actually the leader. The fact of the matter is, she came up with the plans. That's the truth. Everything was shit until Emma got there, and none of it would have worked without her. And now when they're having to think on the fly and come up with what they're gonna do against Lewis, it's Emma who's coming up with the plans. It's Emma who's staying cool under pressure. I mean, of course, you kind of always thought that this is where she would be when it came to this stuff, just because how talented she is, how charismatic she is, but I don't think anybody thought it would be to this level. She's only been there for, 2 weeks? Maybe? Like, I don't know, I might be off on that, I can't remember exactly. It's either, to me, a very short period. No, it is. It's even less than that. It has to. It's not even a week. She's been there. It's a couple days, I'm pretty sure. And she's won over this mercenary group completely and utterly. They trust her with their lives. I mean, yeah, I mean, this arc to me has put this manga on a higher tier, where I am debating calling it a truly great manga, because I don't give that to everything. I don't think Naruto was a great manga. I think it was a very good manga. I don't think Bleach was a great manga. I think it was a pretty good manga. No offense to Bleach, but all offense. I hate this shit. And as far as I'm concerned, it's definitely put it at the forefront of shonen. In my opinion, it's up there with My Hero for me. It's up there with One Piece for me. As far as what I'm looking forward to reading every week, and I think that'll probably just about do it for me, guys. What are we at? I might be able to get this to 10 minutes. We'll see. Alright, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.